Hey there, Libra, and welcome to your August 2020 relationship reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you guys to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. Hopefully this message will be helpful or healing to you in some type of way. All right. This is a relationship reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading. So if you find that it isn't resonating, you can reverse the energies if you feel like that's making more sense for you. Or you may want to check out your moon sign or your rising sign or even your Venus, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. If you don't know what that means and you'd like to get that information, you can contact me. My information is in the description bar below this reading. All right. And if you find that you enjoy this reading or that it's resonating with you, go ahead and hit the like button. That's very helpful to my channel. And make sure you're subscribed. Go ahead and check out the love readings for your sign and your moon sign and those other signs to get a more complete picture of what's going on for you guys. Okay. And like I said, if at any point you have questions for me, feel free to ask. All right. With that being said, this is the relationship reading, which means you're in a relationship with someone. Okay. I have a lot of singles that watch these and they're like, it didn't resonate. It's for couples, okay? It's for people who are either in a relationship, married, long distance, dating, just met, just broke up. If there's no one in the picture, check out your love reading. Now, drink a little bit of water because I started your reading, as you can see, okay? All right, Libra. And the energy is ridiculous. I'm not running from this reading. I'm not starting over. I'm going with this because somebody's experiencing this and they need to hear this. All right. You blew up my program. Like, it just shut down. iMovie was just like, no, we don't want this. But we're going to push through because something's going on here for my Libras. Okay. So starting off with your current energy, we've got the Emperor in the reverse. Okay? So this is telling me that things are a bit chaotic right now, and I can see that. Okay? Now that I can cheat. Before, I was just like, oh, things may not be balanced, and someone would be maybe overbearing. No, things are chaotic. What's going on? Okay, this is upheaval. This is a lack of trust. This is a lack of being able to even expect something from someone. So right now, there's no solid ground going on in this particular situation. Okay, what your person is feeling? Well, we've got the Four of Cups. So they're feeling that this situation isn't to their liking. They're feeling like maybe they've been taken for granted, or they just don't like what's being served. When they say when love is no longer being served, it's time to get up from the table. So that may be what this person's thinking. What they're feeling, we've got the Five of Swords. So they're feeling like, this situation's a lot of conflict, or they're conflicted about you in this particular relationship. And they feel like this could even be like an abusive type of a situation for some. But this person is feeling like maybe there's mind games, or maybe you guys just argue a lot, but they're really feeling like they want to cut you or to cut something, or like they want to engage. You know what I'm saying? They want to argue. But what are they showing? The Ace of Cups. What? What? What are you? I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. It's like, how are you feeling this? But you're like, oh, I love you. I love you so much. Meanwhile, you're like, no, I don't love this at all. I feel like you've gotten this card in this position for more than one reading now. More than one relationship reading. I gotta look back. But the Nine of Swords, you're like, what's going on? You're losing sleep. You're stressed. You're not happy here. Okay? You don't want this. You don't like this. You don't like this energy that you guys have between you right now. And it's probably even more confusing for you that this person, especially if you could pick up on their vibe, it's like they're not happy with the situation. They're not in a good place mentally or emotionally, but they are like, hey, let's be together. Let's continue to do this. Let's make this work. I love you so much. And Libra is like, WTF. Because what you're feeling is the High Priestess. So you're feeling like you're tuned in. You're listening to your intuition now, okay? And your intuition is like, what's going on here? what you're thinking, you are thinking that this person may be a bit unstable, okay? That there may be, for some of you that you just met this person, and like I said you didn't hear it because it didn't record, but it's like, if this is someone that you just met, hit that parachute right now. Get off of this video. Forget it. Goodbye. Have a nice day. You don't want this. Now, for those of you who are in this relationship with this person or even in a marriage with this person, let's try to figure out what in the world is really happening here, because this looks like a bag of malarkey. Okay, I'm trying not to curse. I curse a lot, guys, okay? You guys don't know me personally. I'm one of those people where, it's like, oh, hey, hello, how are you? Yay, everything is great. And then, like, sometimes I'm at home and I'm chilling and I'm like, what the F the fuck is, what is this? This is bullshit. So, when I come on the channel, I'm like, of course I'm wanting to be myself. Of course, this is me. I'm very sarcastic. I like to have fun and I like to joke. But, yo, this shit right here, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I am confusion. Libra, I am confusion. And I think you are confusion too. So let's go ahead and see what's really good with this person that you are dealing with. We're going to shuffle that again. But you did get the Knight of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Dealing with a water sign, and they're all over the place, literally. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, so if you are dealing with the water sign, when I did the pre-shuffle for you guys, Scorpio was coming up. Scorpio came up heavy in the love reading, so some of you may be dealing with the Scorpio, and let me tell you, good luck to you, because this Scorpio is on some shit right now. But others of you may be dealing with a Pisces or even a Cancer. And I've always felt that Libra and Cancer, and I mean, this is very basic because there's really a lot more to synastry than just your sun sign. But Libra and Cancers are like a feast or famine type of a situation. Seriously. Okay. Let's get some clarification. Let's clarify this Emperor. The Moon in reverse. All right, so some things are being revealed, okay? Maybe for you it's being revealed how hectic this situation really is, okay? And what I've been saying, for a lot of videos and even in your video prior, is that this whole, especially for Americans, a lot of Americans, and for those countries that have been severely affected by COVID-19, has forced people to stay home. And a lot of people are really being forced to look at their relationships for the first time in a long time. And why I say that is because you've had work to put in between. You've had 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, depending on your commute, to avoid this person, right? Then after work, you can have after work activities. Some people have social activities that they fill in from the evening. So you're coming home just in time to maybe eat, or even not even eating at home. You're coming home, oh, I got to go to work in the morning, time to go to bed. And repeat. And maybe on the weekends, you have other things scheduled, or you guys schedule events during the weekends, but you're not really ever spending enough time around this person to really be like, yo, this person is not what I want, or there's something not right here. So some of you are just now realizing that you're with somebody and you're like, what monster have I created over these years? Because when we avoid things and we don't hit them head on and we just let people go, oh, you know what, I'm just not going to come home, that person isn't going to change because that behavior hasn't been addressed. So it's almost like it's accepted. So now some of you have settled into something and you're looking at the person that you're with and you're like, what are you talking about? We don't get along. We can't have a conversation without arguing. We can't talk without disagreeing. You don't even know how to talk to me, or I don't even know how to talk to you, but you're sitting here talking about we're in love, or you're in love with me, or, we got to make this work. And Libra's just like, be real. Like, what's going on here? It's a mess. It's a mess here, okay? And I don't like that. That's Libra right now. So let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Cups. That this person, they too feel like this is a mess. Yeah, they think it's a mess. They know that this is not even like, you guys are not even in some type of a traditional relationship. They may even be thinking about divorce. So for some of you, this person may be trying to throw you off because they don't want you to know that they're actually thinking about ending this, okay? Clarify the Five of Swords. The Ten of Swords in reverse. They have had it and they're trying to get over things, but it's like they can't get out of their head all the negative things that have happened. They're in a very bad place. This is how they feel inside. This is what they're feeling. Okay? So with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, it's like they are trying to sum up some sort of forgiveness, but I feel like it's just hard for them to get over the conflicts. It's hard for them to get over the conflicts, okay? What are they showing? Six of Wands, like they're faking the funk, big time, big time, big time. Now, I want to be fair, okay? I'm going to be fair to this person and fair to you, Libra, because I don't really think you'd be, I mean, maybe you didn't know, but aside from this person trying to fool you because they don't want you to know what's coming. Okay, even though you already know what's coming. You're not dumb. So this person may be faking the funk because they don't want you to know that they're really thinking about ending things here. Or you have a person who is not wanting to let the situation go, trying to be optimistic, trying to keep things going despite the fact that they're not happy at all in the situation. Like you may have a person who traditionally, they may be big on tradition. And so even though they know things right now are not in the most traditional place, they're not going to give up on that dream. Okay? And so they're like clinging to it, like not letting go. And you're just like, what? And then the third option is that you're just with somebody who's a psycho. I'm sorry, Libra. And I'm sorry for those of you who don't like that word. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. If you're with someone who's this unhappy inside in their thoughts and their feelings, but they're still trying to act like everything is cool and that y'all can make this work and we could be together, no. No, if this is true, if that's their true feelings and motivations, then something is way, way off here. And the fact that this is your energy and what you're showing, you know it, okay? Because you're confused. You're like, what? But let's go ahead and see what you're showing. Clarifying this, we've got the Two of Wands. You're like, yo, what are my options here? Libra, you're like, what are my options? What else can I do? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, yeah. Great. You want to work things out? Yeah, let me see. I got a decision to make here. Give me a minute. That's where you're at right now, okay? Clarifying the High Priestess, we've got the Seven of Wands. Your intuition is telling you it's time to let this go. Okay, this is not something that you need to be fighting for. Um, you feel like, this is a stalled situation. You're feeling like giving up. You're feeling like there's no boundaries here. It's crazy. This is craziness, okay? And clarifying this Knight of Swords energy, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And back in the beginning of my readings, I used to say all the time, and people used to not like this, because there's a stigma. It's like when you can't talk about, mental health or mental illness, because it's like, who are you? You're not a psychologist. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not a fortune teller either. I'm not a genie, but I can sense this energy, and I can tell you that something is off. And you know what, Libra? You also know that something is off. You know something is off. Okay? And so when you see court cards come up in the reverse, especially the air signs, okay? But when any of the court cards come up in the reverse and it represents a person or their actions, it's really not a good thing, okay? Because it's meaning that this person is severely out of balance. They're severely out of whack. So you have someone who is mentally and mentally unstable, and then like they're not even like able to be stable on a physical level either with the pentacles here. So this is not a person that you can really put a lot of trust and faith in. And some of you don't know what to do because, all jokes aside, if you are with someone and you know, like we do have people who are in relationships with people, we know that our person has an issue. We know that our person has meds or needs to take meds. And we've known this for a long time. So you're dealing with this right now. So I'm not trying to make it seem like it's a funny thing or get out of here, this person's crazy. But you're dealing with someone right now. Like, this could, oh my God, what am I saying? Don't call me crazy, guys. But this is Libra. Who do we know right now that's dealing with somebody and they don't know what the hell to do? Kim Kardashian. Because Kanye West is tripping right now. Okay, and I don't know if you guys follow, celebrity social things that are happening, but this right here, this reading is exactly what is happening right now. Okay? Now, what this person is going on with, like, their mental, their soul, their emotions, everything is not on the same page. Okay, they're all over the place. And so that's just an example of what someone could be going through. So I'm not trying to take this lightly, and I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. When I said if you just met someone and you're getting these weird vibes already, Libra, there's no need. You don't need me to tell you. You already know that this is not something that you need to pursue. So for the people who are in a newer situation, no. Why would you sign up for this? You don't need this. This is too much for you already. You can't handle this already. Okay, and you know this. You know better. You didn't need me to tell you. I'm glad you were here. I appreciate your time, but you didn't need me to tell you this. But for those of you who have been in a situation with someone, you've got to understand, and you've got to take some type of accountability now. We've got to do something. Does this person need real help? Or is this person just full of shit? Or is this person just manipulative? You need to decide what this person is and then what the next step is going to be for you. All right? That's what your decision is. This is what you've got to decide. That's your next step. What is my next step with this situation? Is my person really sick? Is my person full of shit and just manipulative? Is this person too new for me to give a fuck? Sorry, excuse my language, but it is what it is. All right, what are the romance angels saying? Romance angels, can I get 3 cards for my Libras? Can I get 3 cards for my Libras, for my romance angels? Can we get some guidance for our Libras that are in a weird, difficult situation right now? It's like the energy is like chaotic. It's very chaotic. Okay, all right. Let me relax because I'm getting hyped and I don't need to. Okay. Can we get 3 cards for Libra? One card at a time. Alright, so I'm just going to go get these cards because this deck is like, I don't want to say anything. The romance angels don't even want to say anything. They're like, no, I'm not going to say anything. I don't even think I'm going to pull the messages from your lover because I don't think it's even going to make sense. Like, I'll pull, and if it doesn't make sense, I'm not going to go with it because right now it's like, what's happening? Getting to know each other. Can I get 2 more cards for Libra? Release your ex. You know what? Forgiving and learning has been cycling. All right, so getting to know each other. And part of getting to know someone is really learning who they are, flaws and all. All right, not just what we've hoped for or have expected over the years, okay? So you really need to get to know this person before you can make some sort of decision or determination about this relationship. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Some of you, you've got to let this person go, okay? That's it. Just let them go. For those of you who maybe had an ex and you've hurt this person repeatedly because you've been dealing with the ex. In order for this relationship to stabilize, you've got to let go of the ex. You've got to let go of your feelings for the ex. You've got to stop comparing this person to your ex. You've got to stop communicating with your ex. Okay, time to clear out your energy. And that's the only way that this situation is going to have the possibility. Because you could have a person that really wants to be with you and you've hurt them and they're just not ready to give up on you yet. Okay, it's not just about somebody being crazy, but there is a bit of instability here. I just can't avoid it. I can't ignore it. Okay. And then we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So forgiving and learning, you know, is part of helping to release the situation, because once you forgive a person for the things that they've done, it's easier to let that energy go. When you're still holding someone accountable, when you're still hurt, when you're still angry at a person, when you haven't forgiven them, when you're still waiting for some sort of apology or whatever, you keep yourself stuck in that energy. So the minute you can forgive a person, it makes it so much easier to let them go. Okay? For others of you who've got to work that out, you know, you've got to forgive this person's transgressions just like they've got to forgive yours. That's the only way that you're going to move forward. That's the only way that you're going to get out of this chaotic energy. All right? There's no point of arguing and pointing out who hurt who did the most hurt, who did the most dirt. You just got to move past it. Can we really make this work? First card out of the deck. You got it. That's part of your decision. Can you even make? Is this something that you can do? Is this doable? Is this salvageable? I'm confused. This is messages from this person, okay? This is how they feel. Of course they're confused. We can tell. You're not making no sense. Your cards don't even make sense. All that stuff that you're thinking and feeling, but you're over here like, we can make this work. We'll be fine. Bully. Yeah, they just want their own way. Or they think you're a bully. So that could go either way. Either this person is a bully and they just want things their way. I want you, and it doesn't matter that things are bad, and it doesn't matter that this is a crazy situation. But they're confused. This person really doesn't know what they want, and they don't even really know if you guys can work. So this is what I'm saying to you. Just because they're presenting this energy, oh, we can make it work. I want to be with you. I love you. We can do anything together. That's not what they're feeling here. So some of you have someone that's really confused and they're about to peace out on the situation, but they just don't want you to know yet because they think you're a bully. They're scared of you and what you're going to say. They're scared of your responses. They're scared of this nervous energy. They see that you're in a bad place too. You're not in the best of places either, Libra. So they're like, let me weigh all my options and figure out what I'm going to do before I even say anything to Libra. All right, guys. So that is your reading, guys. I'm going to stop there. If you would like a personal reading that's more detailed to your situation, my information is in the description bar below. If you're still here with me to the end of the video, high five. I appreciate you. Make sure to give the video a like. That's really helpful to my channel. And make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the other readings. All right, Libra, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you at the next reading. Bye.